All right, welcome back to this next phase, which is the build phase. And I'm gonna talk about the different things that you need to be thinking through when you build your offers, when you build your funnels, and when you prepare to get everything ready to launch your funnels, start generating traffic, start generating leads and sales, okay? So I'm gonna break it down for you a little bit here. And so here's the things that we look at when we're building offers, building funnels for other people, for for ourselves. These are the different things that we need to check off that we have in place before we launch, okay? With our free golden ticket funnel, okay, we made sure we had all of these things in place. We had all these things thought through. Now, if you haven't gone through the strategy piece, right? Having the checklist done for your strategy, then you're starting at the wrong place. Okay, strategy is always first. Strategy always comes first, right? The football team has strategy and they practice that strategy and then they go out on game day and they execute, okay? Same thing for you. Think through your strategy, then you're ready to execute. Now, if you've done your strategy, you've had your session, okay? You're clear on the offers, the funnels, and the advertising strategy. You're clear on your team of who's gonna help you build it all, okay? And co-create it with you, because that's really what it is. Now you can move into this next phase, which is the build phase. So checklist for this, okay, build phase is number one, design and branding, okay? Is everything that you do, does it fit within the confines of your brand? You have a brand guide, okay? You should, okay? Meaning, what's the colors of your brand? What's the mood of your brand? How do you want your brand to feel in the marketplace? You figure that out by who you're serving, okay? And how you want to come across and be conveyed. What's the typography of your brand, okay? You're going to use that typography in your funnels, in everything you do, in your presentations, in your sales videos, in your courses, in everything you're going to do. You're going to go off of that brand guide. In your videos, are you applying the brand guide to your videos? So you want to apply that brand guide. That's why it's the first checklist on the bucket, because you need to get in tune with what is your brand, what's the cohesiveness of your brand, and how does it get applied to everything you do, okay? So that you never look disjointed, so you never look like you are all over the place, okay? You wanna look like you're clear, you wanna look like you're on point, okay? You wanna look like you're well-dressed. You don't have one sock that's different, right? Like you wanna look cohesive across all platforms, including video, social media, your funnels and your offers, and your advertising, okay? So design and branding, is that on point, okay? I've talked about the importance of having a well-designed brand, whether that's for you as a personality, right? As a thought leader, as an expert, or if it's for your brand, right? Your business, your main site, okay? Do you have a place that people can go to validate their decision, right? Do you have a main site? Super important. Okay? Do you have a place that people can go, that they can consume more information about you, they can learn more about you, they can hear your story on your About Us section, they can see testimonials, right? Of course, you need disclaimers for those testimonials and be FTC compliant with those testimonials. Do you have a blog? You have a place that you can post content to? SEO is not dead. SEO is alive and well, and that should be a part of your big picture strategy, is creating content, posting that content on your website. We get people all the time that come to us because they found us on the search engines by searching for a keyword, then they stumble upon us, and then they do business with us, of course, right? So your main site, it's important, okay? It's the place people go to validate their decision a lot of times, okay? And it's a place you can have all the information about who you are, what you do, who you serve, your mission, how people can contact you. It shows that you're a legitimate business. It shows that you know what you're doing. You can have testimonials, the more the better, right? Get in the habit of collecting them. So the main site is part of this build checklist. Your content or your copy. So the first phase should be of when you're building something should be getting all of the content out for your funnels and for your offers. Okay, a lot of times that starts with creating. The way I do it is I create the offer. Okay, let's say I'm doing a webinar funnel. I create the offer first, then out of the offer, I'll then create the webinar to sell the offer. Then once I've created the webinar to sell the offer, then I'll actually create the program or the information product or the service, whatever it might be that I'm fulfilling, right? So it's in that order. I don't create the product first and then create the webinar and offer. No, create the offer first. Okay, what is it that we're selling here? Okay, and what we're selling should have a direct impact on people's lives to get results, to make their lives better, easier, faster, whatever. Okay, make sense? Okay, so your content, that's the order of content that I recommend. That's the order of content that we do. Then you can sprinkle in the ninja copywriting techniques and strategies. You can start going back through it and adding trial closes. Okay, that is adding a question at the end of a sentence to get agreement and to get a yes. I'm sure you've been at events, and you'll notice that people who speak on stages are asking for feedback. That makes sense, doesn't it? And they're asking you what are known as trial closes, but it's to get your feedback in, okay, a live event, because you want to make sure that people are getting it. Okay, so part of it is to get feedback. Another part of it is to get people saying yes throughout your message. Someone who was amazing at this, who ended up selling his company for $200 million, I believe, was T.R. Vecker. Okay, with he came out with a book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and then he had you got tickets to his live event, and from his live event, he sold you into other programs and packages that could help you improve your life or your business, right? He was a master at it, and really still is. So your content and your copy is your next. Then your offers. Okay, so you gotta build your offers. And like I said, these are two very closely related things. Okay, your offers and your content. Your funnels, right? Once your offers are done, then you can build your funnels. Okay, your tech. What's all the tech that you need? Okay, what's the email sending platform? Are you going to use ClickFunnels? Are you going to use Kajabi or Thinkific or lead pages, or what are you going to use? You're going to use GoToWebinar for your webinars. Like, what are you going to use? What is all the tech? Okay, and there's all types of tech out there. Okay, now the tech I use in my business is not necessarily the same tech you should use in your business. Okay, so don't think like I saw someone the other day promoting the fact that they use ClickFunnels and Samcart, and I looked at that yesterday, and I said, why in the world would you use Samcart and ClickFunnels together? It makes no sense. Like, ClickFunnels has order forms built into the platform. Like, why would you pay $297 a month or $97 a month, whatever, and also pay another $97 a month over to Samcart? Like, it makes no sense. To me, it makes no sense because ClickFunnels handles it all, right? So you just use it all like one place, right? One-stop shop, right? Emails, okay? Are you gonna write your emails? Are you gonna have help writing your emails? Your subject lines are important. You should be split testing those, and your body copy is important, okay? So think through your emails. And what are your emails for your lead sequence and for your buyer sequence? They should be different, okay? The way that you communicate and build a relationship with someone who's a lead is different than someone who's a buyer, okay? So let's say you're getting people to sign up for your webinar. Those lead sequences, okay, are gonna be different than people who are gonna buy your courses, your products, your services, and those are gonna be different, and they should be different because you're talking to two different types of people in a very different way, okay? Now you should be thinking about how far out into the future can you go with the conversation. What I see a lot of people do, okay, is that they you put people on a list, and then they get on and they get like 3 or 4 emails, and then they never communicate with them ever again, right? Like, what's the point? You spent money on acquiring that lead, and if you're not having a conversation with them that's going out months or years in advance, then you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're wasting money, okay? So think through your email sequences, okay? There's a lot there under that bucket. Video production. You wanna have some well-produced videos. Other videos that maybe you're doing on Instagram, they don't need to be well-produced. Just, do a story, an Instagram story. It's behind the scenes. It's in the life of you in whatever you do, right? So those are obviously you're gonna use your phone for those things, okay? But there's certain things you gotta think through in terms of video production, okay? Your sales videos should be well-produced because, again, you're being judged. First impressions matter, right? First 15 seconds, they're gonna make the decision whether to stay or go based on their judgment within them. Okay, you wanna make sure that they're curious, and you wanna make sure that they don't make the wrong judgment about what you do and who you serve, and that if you're not well produced, okay, you're gonna come up against, is this even legit or not, right? But when it's well produced, that's why, back several years ago, long form sales letters were a thing, right? It just video, like a long form sales letter. Then it went from long form sales letters to video, sideways of video sales letters, whereas there's videos that would be, keynote based and stuff would fly in, right? Then it went to videos and long form copy, then product launches. The one thing that I noticed during that whole time was that the old school direct response copy, long form sales letters were very heavily focused on testimonials, results, right? Results I can experience. Then the FTC came in and kind of shifted that a little bit around. Then product launches became a thing. And what did you notice? Well, I noticed that they did massive production value. It was an epic experience that people they were impressed by and pulled in to watch, kind of like a movie, right? Like when you go to the movies, there's an epic production value, right? That's enjoyable, right? So think through your video production. If you don't have a team, you need a team, let us know. We have one, okay? And then your team, who is helping you orchestrate it all, okay? This is one of the things that I see a lot of people try to do is lone wolf in it, or, lone wolf in it. And so you try to avoid that, okay? You want to avoid lone wolf in it. You want to surround yourself with a pack of people who are gifted in their centers of expertise, okay? Whether it's copywriting or tech or production or whatever it might be, okay? Stay in your circle of expertise and get the team around you to help you execute. That's the fastest path to success, okay? You can create partnerships. I mean, there's all types of creative ways. Don't eliminate yourself out of the game by saying you can't afford it, okay? Shift that language, because if you had that thought, then you need to cancel that thought. I can't say, cancel that thought and think about who can you partner with, right? Who can you ally around? Who can you have that can get behind your vision? Okay, when you have a vision, people get behind it. Okay, so expand your vision, then people will get behind your vision and they'll want to help for free, right? Or they'll want to partner with you to help bring your thing to the world. So these are the different things in the build phase, okay? We need to build stuff in order to get it ready for advertising, right? So you need to have your funnels, of course, right? You need to have your offers, okay? And you need to have everything, all of that dialed in before you start driving traffic, okay? Now, in the next video, I'm gonna talk about optimization and scale phase and the checklist, the things that you need to be thinking through as you begin to advertise and then as you begin to optimize your offers, your funnels, and your ads, okay? There are things you need to be thinking through, okay, at a high level. So I'm gonna share my high level thought process of the things that you should be looking at, the things that you should be crossing off in your mind that should be happening when you start advertising. I can't tell you how many times I see entrepreneurs and people who are trying to figure this out. They don't have an understanding of what should happen. You don't just advertise and generate leads and sales, right? There's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes when you're optimizing your funnels, your ads, and your offers. And all of those things should be constantly improving, right? You should apply the philosophy of Kaizen which is constant improvement, to your funnels, your offers, and your ads. All right, so I'll see you back here in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. And if you love this video, be sure to leave a comment. Tell me your top 3 takeaways or top takeaway from today's video. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can get notified every time that we upload a new video here on YouTube. And before you go, make sure you grab your free golden ticket. This free golden ticket is loaded with our 7-figure and our 8-figure expert agency and e-commerce funnels, emails, and scripts that we've used to build multi-million-dollar businesses in a variety of different markets. So thank you again for watching this video. Hope you got massive value from it. And I look forward to hearing what your takeaway was from this video. And also, I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos that we will be releasing.